Hello, everyone. Hi.
You appear. Chris Hardwick.
You just saw me standing over there. Don't pretend like it.
Now you're standing over there.
Very spontaneous.
I love it when you stand places.
I like standing.
So this Panasonic 42-inch plasma TV isn't necessarily the sleekest thing that we've ever seen. It's about 4 inches thick with most of the inputs on the back, which means you might not be able to mount it on the wall, which I think is ridiculous because you should be able to mount all TVs on the wall nowadays.
Right.
It has 2 HDMIs and 2 component inputs. But do you think that all the inputs on the back is a huge problem? I do, because you can't put it on the wall.
I know, but this is why this should start driving nerds to create hover televisions, because then you won't have to worry about mounting anything in a bracket. So nerds, get to work on that winter project. Yeah, I mean, it's not great that you would either have to dig into your wall and run the cables through that.
Because this cord in the back goes out pretty deep.
Because the HDMI cable is dense, or you don't know how deep is your mounting bracket as well. So I don't know. So it's not great, but it's not an expensive television. So shut up about it. I guess is what I would say to consumers.
When we get to the price, I mean, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
So Panasonic also didn't include very many features with this plasma. The most notable are the SD card and the 600 hertz subfield drive.
Right.
So do those work well?
Yeah, they do. 600 hertz subfield drive is the only way you can say that. That helps to sharpen up the image quality and make fast-moving images look terrific. Now, don't get this mixed up with 120 hertz, which is the smooth motion on the LCDs. They do not do the same thing. All right, I'm glad we covered that.
Yes.
The SD card is pretty self-explanatory. You just pop it in and view your photos on your TV, you know, like you do all the time.
Does anybody do that?
I've never seen anyone do that ever.
Right, but if you didn't have it, you'd be like, well, all TVs have that function now. You just want it.
I know. Well,
right?
I think that's going to go away at some point soon.
Okay.
Overall, though, we are disappointed at the lack of features. But again, not expensive.
Now, the most important reason to buy this TV right before the Super Bowl is to make sure the game looks spectacular. So, how do you think it looks?
Really great! It's got a dynamic contrast ratio of 2 million to 1, which you can count. It means blacks look incredibly deep. Well, that was racially inappropriate, but not planned.
That was amazing timing.
Also, as usual with Panasonic plasmas, colors are... No, don't write letters! Colors are accurate and vibrant.
He doesn't control the video.
I didn't cast that gentleman in Smokin' Aces 2. When are we going to get a Smokin' Aces origin story? That's the question on everyone's mind. Where do these guys come from?
Make it a trilogy.
Seriously.
People are wanting it.
Now, there might be a little more noise than we'd see in some images, but and also it's only 720p. But again, you know,
amazing.
Those numbers don't mean anything, because if it looks great, and it looks amazing.
Now, I have to tell you the best part of this. It's on Super Bowl sale. $600 at Target.
$600.
And it looks great.
It does.
It can sit on your floor. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Do you think it's worth it?
Of course I think it's worth it. I mean,
$600.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yes, it does. It's not as feature-rich as you'd like, but it's sort of like, hey, look, you know, you don't complain about the cereal in the bag on the bottom of the shelf. I just think Target should be putting these in bags and sticking them underneath the other TVs and selling them cheaper. By the way, last week, $550, but because they sold so well, they jacked up the price by $50.
Really?
Yeah.
They needed that extra $49?
Well, yeah, apparently they did, but
Okay.
it's still worth it.
For $600, you can just throw it away when you're done.
It's a disposable television.
It's amazing.
Yeah, you get rid of it when you're done.
Yeah, after the Super Bowl. What are we giving it?
4 out of 5, Olivia Munn. 4 out of 5, and deservedly so. Picture quality, everything is great.
4 out of 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Dopeness.
I think
So that's
so.
it for today's Gadget Prom. But if you have a gadget you would like to see us rate, thank you. Email us at
I'll get those.
G4 at gadgetpron@g4tv.com.